So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Ready? Go!
They'll try and throw it here. He finds Laporta. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set!
Running back sent in motion.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
To throw here on 1st down. Setting up the running back screen. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
18 Rattler, check go.
Throwing from the gun. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready?
From the 17. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Throw reeled in by Njoku. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready?
On 2nd and 7. Finds him over the middle. That's a Cleveland touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Set.
Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Timberwolves. 70 range. Panther 11. Ready?
From the 39. He's on the move. Now he's going deep right. This is caught inside the 15. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points
Let's go
here.
now.
Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Trap 60! Trap 60! Hurt! Hurt!
Looking for a throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set! Ready, ready?
Setting up a throw. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Set, go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and
Here we
goal.
go! Set! Ready?
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers start to fight back for their first points of this game. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
Go!
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on! Set! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Hut, hut!
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 13. Chased out to his right. He's on the move.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Ready, ready!
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Tight! 19 tight! Here we go!
He's dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Play action on 1st down. Got a man. It's Njoku. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready? Hey, Buffalo 18. Warriors 17. Ready?
They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 4th and long. Browns are lining up to punt. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? Check go.
They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
Roman Wilson reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Chap 60, chap 60. Mustang 19.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
19-18. Here we go, set. 60 Maverick, 60, 19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. And up.
Throwing it again here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Trying again following the sack. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Warrior 70, Dragon 60, Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Browns will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go. Go.
Here's a throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 up. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
Throw on third down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw on first. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Blowing back, it's the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, That was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He finds Johnson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stop made by C.J. Henderson.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Getting out to his left. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
18, Pioneer. 79, Bronco. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
At the 60. Street.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Go.
He'll throw it yet again. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Get it. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one complete to Njoku. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Let's go.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 7. And the Browns first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end.
Number 6.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go! Check smash.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Go!
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead to 7. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18, Pioneer.
A loss of 11.
79 Broncos.
21.
Another try following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns leading by 8.